But let's move on to battle number 4. We see it's between the Sylphic Sylveon and myself, the Frosty Vulpix. Let's introduce our first team here. The Sylphic Sylveon, led by Susumi, playing for the American Cancer Society. Currently 12th place at 3-7. Again, if you want to pause the video or pause the VOD to get a better look at the team sheets, go ahead. But we see the top performers of this team being the Typhlosion Hisui, the Samurai Hisui, and the Golurk, each having some pretty good records. The Indeedee is up there too as well. But again, feel free to pause the video to get a better look at the team sheet. Their opponent for this week is myself, the Frosty Vulpix, led by Vulpix Oro, playing for the Friends of Animals charity. Currently 3rd place at 8-2. The top performers of this team being the Meowscarada, the Alolan Ninetales, and the Haxorus. Again, if you want to pause the video, just feel free to go ahead and do that. Yeah, let's move on to the starting lineups of these two teams. We see the Sylphic Sylveon leading or having the two Hisuian Mons, the Golurk, or I should probably say what they are, the Typhlosion and the Samurai. We have the Golurk, the Paldean Tauros Aqua Breed, the Tinkaton, and the Indeedee, with the Frosty Vulpix having the Meowscarada, the Alola Ninetales, the Haxorus, the Florges, the Kanto Ninetales, and the Malamar. And let's go into things. The Sylphic Sylveon leading with the Hisuian Samurott, with the Frosty Vulpix leading with the Meowscarada. Meowscarada going for an immediate U-turn, and it's not enough to take down the Samurott. And then Meowscarada switching into the Florges, with an X-Scissor going to hit the Florges, but the Rocky Helmet is going to take down the Hisuian Samurott. The Tinkaton then comes out with a switch from the Florges into the Kanto Ninetales to set up the Sun, with a Gigaton Hammer bonking the Ninetales, but only doing about half. And the Flamethrower is going to be enough to outspeed and one-shot the Tinkaton here. The Golurk then comes in, and a Solar Beam set up by the Ninetales, it is going to do half, but it's not enough to take down the Golurk, with the Golurk responding with an Earthquake. The Meowscarada then comes back out with the switch from the Golurk into the Hisuian Typhlosion. And the knockoff from the Meowscarada is going to be enough to one-shot the Typhlosion and knock off the Life Orb of it. As we saw, the Meowscarada, its Choice Scarf because of the Frisk. The Paldean Tauros then comes in. It is going to intimidate the Meowscarada. The Meowscarada is going to get scared and switch into the Florges with an Iron Head, doing some pretty good damage, but not enough to take down the Florges. Florges does stay in, opting to do the little bit of chip damage to the Tauros, with the Iron Head taking it down. The Frosty Calamari switching in, Malamar coming in, the Iron Head connecting and flinching the Malamar. Another Iron Head is going to connect, but it's not going to get the flinch this time. The Superpower is going to raise the attack and the defense of the Calamari. I still like the name, Frosty Calamari. The Protect, though, is going to protect it from another Iron Head that is about to connect, and the Leftovers Recovery is going to bring it back a little bit higher. Another Iron Head does connect, and it does not get the flinch this time. The knockoff is going to knock the Choice Band off of the Paldean Tauros, that's what it's called. The Indeedee is going to come in with the Psychic Seed raising the special defense of the Indeedee, with a Protect then coming through to protect it from the Mystical Fire that it was about to hit. The Mystical Fire is going to connect, bringing the Calamari to 2% HP, but the knockoff is going to be enough to take down the Indeedee. And then it's just Golurk left. The Protect coming through from the Calamari to give it a little bit more Leftovers Recovery and to protect it from the Dynamic Punch that it was about to smack. But the knockoff will be enough to outspeed and take down the Golurk, with the Frosty Vulpix being the winner of this battle. Good game, Susu, you did Yeah, just unfortunately, without having Dazzling Gleam on that Indeedee, Malamar was able to just bonk. But really good game, Susu. It was fun.